Good morning, lovelies. It's Robin here. Welcome to my channel, AriesFireTarot. Thrilled to have you here for your daily tarot card reading. This is going to be for Wednesday, June 16th. And the deck I use on Wednesdays is the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition deck. And this is one of my favorite decks. I'm going to tell you guys the story. So I went to a local bookstore, and this would have probably been a couple years ago. And I was looking for another deck. I'm always looking for another deck. And this one was tucked way on the bottom shelf. And something about it, the box, I don't think I have it here. Oh, I actually do. Something about the box just really called me. You know, it was just stunning. And I just saw the side of it. It's a wonder that I saw it at all. Oh, here's the box. So it came home with me. And I use it constantly. And this is one of my favorite decks to use, actually, when people with private reading requests, they want to ask about love or romance. I like to use this deck quite a bit for romance readings because it is just so beautiful and poetic. And you'll see. I'm going to start throwing some cards here. This reading is for all Zodiac signs. So once again, guys, this reading is sent out to you with love and many blessings. From my heart to yours. Okay, so the first words I got from my spirit guides who surround me with love when I do these readings is like, snap to it. Okay, something has been clouding your brain. We saw yesterday where the devil wanted to come and tap you on the shoulder, and he was like, would you like to come and play? And the King of Swords today is like, no, get out of here. You know, just get lost. And, you know, I've got my sword shouldered here right now, but I am not afraid to use it. So there's something very like clinical and data analytical about, that sounds like a song, about the King of Swords. And he's not going to take any mess. He's not going to like, no, that's enough out of you. Like, and he just feels absolutely comfortable saying stuff like that. I know a lot of people have a problem putting their foot down, or no, it's not a problem. It is a challenge. Okay. And this can be overcome. So the energy of the King of Swords is available to you today. And he is saying, don't back down from what you want, what you know is right. I've got you covered. If you cannot speak for yourself, call upon my energy. Okay. King of Swords. He's like, I already said what I wanted, and I'm going to stand right here, shoulder arms, until I get it. And I love him. I love him. And that's something, you guys, that I had a problem with for a long time. Believe it or not, is not being able to speak my mind. I let people like smudge my boundaries and leap right over them. And I had a situation last week, actually, where I had a little bit of a, you know, somebody wanted to step up to me a little bit, and I just didn't say anything. I was like, okay, I said what I had to say. They came back with some sort of a comment, I guess, and a little bit of a posture, as if they wanted to try and intimidate me. No. And I just stood stock still. And I find sometimes the best response is silence, because if you start talking, you might succumb to the will of somebody else as they're trying to bend you. But if you have made your point, you stand there, shoulder arms. Okay? Don't back down. I'm going to write something down. Hold on. Does everybody know what shoulder arms means? It just means when you take your weapon and you put it here on your shoulder. I think that's what it's called. I think there's a couple military people that watch, so you could correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But you have you're ready for battle mode, but your face can do it for you first, especially if you've got a RBF like I do, and you have that posture like you're impenetrable, and that you have made your point and you're not going back to renegotiate. Okay? King of Swords, your ally. When somebody comes in trying to push you back a step. Okay? Remember me. I'm standing right beside you. If this happens, I'm standing right beside you. Okay? And this obviously goes for your shadow self, but it could be somebody just, you know what people are like. I all of a sudden have something in my eye. So I'm just gonna party on, dude. So this is very interesting here that we have the Eight of Swords. So I was talking about people smudging my boundaries earlier and me feeling like completely incapable of speaking up or standing up for myself. So we do have the Eight of Swords here. So you could find yourself being stuck in your own head. So you're going to have the presence of mind to give yourself that command that I got from my spirit guides as soon as I pulled the King of Swords. Snap to it. Snap out of it. I think I want to do a share impression right now, but my hair is up, so I don't think it would roll the way it's supposed to. Eight of Swords is that thought prison. Here's your star here in the middle. It really wants to rise and shine and sparkle and dance, but it's being held captive. I think I might have to get this thing out of my eye, you guys. I'm going to just be like winking madly. Hold on, sorry. Moving on. Okay, so snap to it. Speak your mind, speak your truth. Say it even if your voice shakes. Stand up for yourself. Know that what you want for yourself is the right thing. You don't have to let anybody push you back just because they've done it in the past. You've got to break free from the shackles of being in your own head. What do I say now? What do I do? Letting that moment pass you. And then, oh, I wish I had said something, you know. It's just like you need to snap to it when that situation presses itself upon you, because it happens constantly, and you're going to get better at negotiating on your own behalf. And again, this could be somebody else, or it could be your shadow self that wants to come out and play. I find stuff like this happens, like I've said to you guys before, I live in a very challenging city. We have a lot of homeless people. Not that there's anything wrong with homeless people, but homelessness, it kind of brings like a desperate edge to people. It feels like a really angry city here. So I have to be very strong. I have to be very strong when I walk the streets, and having a dog doesn't hurt. But, man, you know, so I pulled the Strength card here, and I'm not surprised to see it, but sometimes the juxtaposition of the cards that come out when I'm speaking and I'm shuffling, it blows my mind, because I was telling you guys, I have to be strong, and you have to be strong too. And I'm here to offer you that guidance and strength that you might forget about, because when people come up, you know, it just kind of blows your mind, and you're like, what do I do? What do I do? But you have to take that action and get out of your own head. Okay, here with the Eight of Swords. So then we pull the Strength card. So the Strength card, generally, it looks at somebody walking along, and it's usually a divine feminine character with a lion, or they're snuggling, and it's all very precious and beautiful and all of that good stuff. But look at this one. You know, this is you being challenged here, and this is you winning. I'm gonna take that down, you know, because I remembered how to use my words as a weapon instead of anything else, how to use my body posture, my facial expression, everything about you. I'm talking about, of course, if somebody comes and sticks a gun in your face and, you know, they want your wallet, I mean, you give them your wallet. Okay, I'm talking about a coworker, a family member, sometimes your partner, or just people that get too close into your bubble. I'm not talking about a life-threatening situation. You know, so, I mean, obviously choose your moments wisely, choose your responses wisely, but you are being given the strength and the knowledge and the witty repartee, and sometimes humor is your best way out of a situation, to get out of your own head and win this situation, you know. So let's pull one more card here. And I think that thing is back in my eye, so it's not very comfortable. I just want to throw that out there. So let's have one more. So here we do have the Hanging Man card. It's called the Hanged Man in this deck. Just look at yourself a little bit more differently. You are stronger than you know. You do have everything that you need to handle every challenging situation that comes up for you. You have the King of Swords. He's in your repertoire, whether you've used him or not, or if you've used the Eight of Swords energy to cloak the King of Swords, which is something it's time to stop. You know, who's going to win in this depiction? Like, which one do you want to be? Do you want to be the lion, or do you want to be the victor in this one? Change everything. Change the script. And if you need to hear my voice in your head, snap to it. You know, then that's what you need to do. All right, guys. So it looks like you will win this situation. You could, like, you know, stutter, like stammer. Oh, God. You know, just... But then remember yourself. Remember your spirit. Remember your strength. Remember everything that you are, and stand firm, stand your boundaries. Okay, guys? Love and light. Bye.